Let's talk about miso. Welcome back to Happy Eating Challenge. Miso is our national seasonings as well as soy sauce. Miso adds the umami and depth to your dish. Let's see how to use miso in your dishes. I heard that when you arrive at the airport, you feel the smell of the miso floating in the air. I don't know if it is true or not, but you can find miso everywhere in Japan. Miso is made of cooked soybean, rice koji, and salt. We used to make miso at home, but now we can buy it at the grocery store. It takes a year to make miso, so it's much easier to buy. We have 3 types of miso in the typical Japanese household: yellow, white, and dark. The most consumed miso is yellow miso. This is my homemade miso, which I use the most in my cooking. I make miso soup and stir fries. Miso contains probiotics that are good for your gut health and contains other vitamins and minerals. Some people asked me whether they could reduce the salt ratio. No, you can't. If you reduce the salt, the bad bacteria will be active and your miso is going to spoil. And some people ask me, when you boil the miso soup, you will kill the good enzyme or probiotics within the miso. If you want to keep the bacteria alive, you should cool down the cooked ingredients under 60 degrees Celsius and dissolve miso in the soup. Then eat it immediately after making. But we don't usually do that, because they will kill me in our stomach eventually. So good property in miso will keep its health benefit until feeding gut bacteria. So we don't care about heating the miso soup. But we don't bring it to a rolling boil to keep the delicate aroma. This is our way to cook miso for the last 13 years, so I think there is a good reason for that, so we still benefited by miso. And there is white miso and dark miso. White miso is used more koji and made in other method, and it has a sweetness in it. When you marinate the fatty fish like cod or yellowtail, it makes a very good marinated fish. When you grill it, the surface caramelized and it makes so delicious fish dishes. And when you mix white miso and sushi vinegar, it makes a vinegary miso sauce and it goes so well with the shellfish and squid. And we make New Year's rice cake miso soup with the white miso in Kansai area, and this is also called the Kyoto style. It is a very thick soup and it should be boiled and cooked well, so the enzyme is completely killed, but it is still tastes so good. And the dark miso will take more than 2 years to make it, and it has a very intense flavor. It looks very salty, but in fact, the salt ratio is the same as the yellow miso. The dark miso makes a very good miso soup, and traditionally it is served with sushi. And I make a tenmenjan, the Chinese-style sweet miso, used in a dipping sauce. And I use dark miso for the secret ingredients of the marinade, or teriyaki sauce. It adds the depth to the dish and it makes an extraordinarily delicious food. Miso is indispensable seasonings in our daily lives, and it makes the delicious food, and it makes us very satisfying. For the vegan people, it makes a very good vegan dishes. Having miso in your daily meals, that will improve your gut environment, and that will contribute to your health. I think the secret of the Japanese people's longevity is based on the miso. I hope you can enjoy miso like Japanese people. Click like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.